5 vital habits for healthy aging. When we talk about healthy aging, one habit rises above all others as the cornerstone of long-lasting wellness: daily movement. Aging may change how our bodies feel, but staying physically active every day is one of the most powerful choices a senior can make. Movement is not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about consistency, mobility, and vitality. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that just 30 minutes of moderate activity a day can lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and certain cancers. Regular movement also preserves muscle mass and bone density, both of which naturally decline with age and increase the risk of falls and fractures. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who walk daily had a 25% lower risk of developing dementia. This isn't just about strength, it's about protecting your independence. When older adults move regularly, they improve their balance, reduce joint stiffness, and maintain the ability to perform everyday tasks with ease. Gentle activities like walking, tai chi, swimming, and light yoga offer profound benefits for physical health without putting excessive strain on the body. These types of movement reduce inflammation, increase circulation, and support joint flexibility. Experts often say, motion is lotion for the joints, and it's true. Movement keeps synovial fluid flowing, which cushions and protects the joints from wear and tear. Importantly, physical activity also helps regulate blood pressure and improve cholesterol profiles, key factors in preventing cardiovascular disease. In one Harvard study, older adults who maintained physical activity had nearly a 50% lower risk of mobility disability. Even better, the benefits are cumulative, every step adds up. And contrary to outdated beliefs, it's never too late to start. Seniors who begin moving more, even in their 70s or 80s, see meaningful improvements in both physical and mental health. A large-scale European study found that elderly participants who remained active had stronger immune systems and required fewer medications over time. Daily movement also promotes better digestion, especially important as metabolism slows with age. It can help alleviate constipation and support a healthier gut microbiome. For those living with arthritis or chronic pain, customized low-impact movement programs can decrease discomfort and enhance mobility over time. Beyond the physical, moving your body has remarkable effects on the brain. Each time you walk or stretch, your brain gets a boost of oxygen and circulation, helping reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Physical activity also triggers the release of endorphins, your body's natural mood lifters, which helps fight depression and anxiety in older adults. For seniors dealing with isolation or loneliness, group movement classes can offer both fitness and friendship. Being around others, even in a simple walking group, provides motivation and social connection. Movement also enhances sleep, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Vital for cellular repair and immune function. Experts at Mayo Clinic recommend a mix of endurance, balance, flexibility, and strength exercises for optimal aging. But don't worry if structured exercise feels overwhelming. Gardening, house cleaning, walking the dog, dancing in the kitchen, all of these count. The key is to sit less and move more. Even standing up and stretching every hour can reduce the risk of chronic disease. The CDC reports that sedentary behavior is associated with an increased risk of death from all causes, regardless of age. Seniors who move regularly report a higher quality of life, better confidence, and a sense of control over their health. They feel more energized, alert, and capable. Movement is a vote of confidence in your body's ability to adapt and thrive. It reminds you that aging is not about decline, it's about transformation. It's about choosing vitality one step at a time. By making movement a non-negotiable part of your day, you're investing in a longer, more independent, and more joyful life. Aging with strength isn't just possible, it's within your reach. Start small, stay consistent, and let your body thank you every day. When it comes to healthy aging, one of the most transformative habits is found not in a pill bottle, but on your plate. Nutrition is the golden rule that shapes how you age from the inside out. As we grow older, our bodies change in ways that demand better, more thoughtful fuel to thrive. Metabolism slows, digestive efficiency declines, and the need for key nutrients actually increases, making what we eat even more vital than ever before. Proper nutrition helps maintain a healthy weight, strengthens the immune system, keeps bones and muscles strong, and even supports cognitive function. A landmark study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who followed a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, olive oil, and nuts, had significantly lower rates of heart disease and dementia. These foods are naturally anti-inflammatory and loaded with antioxidants, which help the body fight off the cellular damage that accelerates aging. One essential dietary shift for seniors is increasing protein intake to preserve lean muscle mass, which naturally declines with age and impacts mobility, balance, and strength. Lean sources of protein like fish, eggs, legumes, and Greek yogurt should become staples at every meal. Calcium and vitamin D are also non-negotiables in the aging diet, crucial for maintaining bone health and preventing osteoporosis. Leafy greens, fortified dairy products, and sunlight exposure all play a role in keeping bones resilient and fractures at bay. Equally important is fiber. Older adults are more prone to constipation, and a high-fiber diet improves digestion, regulates blood sugar, and lowers cholesterol. Whole grains like oats, barley, quinoa, and brown rice offer slow-burning energy and digestive support, while also reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Hydration is another often overlooked piece of senior nutrition. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, increasing the risk of dehydration, which can lead to confusion, fatigue, urinary tract infections, and falls. Drinking enough water, herbal teas, and consuming water-rich fruits like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges can help maintain proper hydration levels. Healthy fats also play a crucial role, especially omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, which reduce inflammation, protect the heart, and support brain health. Conversely, it's important to reduce or eliminate processed foods, refined sugars, and trans fats, which are linked to chronic inflammation, heart disease, and cognitive decline. A balanced plate should emphasize color. Natural color from vegetables like carrots, spinach, beets, and peppers indicates a range of beneficial plant compounds that support cellular repair and immune function. Seniors should also pay close attention to portion sizes, as caloric needs decrease with age even though nutrient needs remain high. This means choosing nutrient-dense foods that offer maximum value per bite. One practical strategy is to eat the rainbow every day, ensuring a wide variety of vitamins and minerals through diverse, colorful foods. Small, frequent meals can help maintain energy levels, particularly for those managing diabetes or blood sugar fluctuations. Timing also matters. Some research suggests that consuming the majority of calories earlier in the day supports better sleep, metabolism, and weight control in older adults. Preparing meals at home offers greater control over ingredients and portion sizes, and also becomes a valuable daily ritual that supports mental engagement and routine. Spices like turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, and garlic not only enhance flavor but also offer anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting benefits. For seniors with dental issues or difficulty chewing, nutrient-packed smoothies and soups can deliver key vitamins in a more accessible form. Eating with others, when possible, also improves nutrition outcomes, as shared meals often lead to better food choices and reduce feelings of isolation. The National Council on Aging reports that nearly 1 in 7 seniors is at risk of malnutrition, even if they appear to be eating regularly, highlighting the importance of nutrient quality over quantity. Regular checkups with a doctor or dietitian can help identify deficiencies and recommend supplements when necessary, such as B12, which becomes harder to absorb with age. Mindful eating practices like slowing down, chewing thoroughly, and appreciating each bite improve digestion and promote satisfaction with smaller portions. Nutrition isn't just about physical health. It's deeply tied to mental well-being. A well-nourished brain is more resilient, alert, and emotionally balanced, while poor nutrition is linked to depression and cognitive decline. Maintaining healthy blood sugar levels through balanced meals and low-glycemic foods helps stabilize energy and mood throughout the day. Fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi introduce beneficial probiotics that enhance gut health, which in turn supports the immune system and even mental clarity. Above all, embracing nutrition as a lifestyle rather than a diet leads to more sustainable habits and a more joyful relationship with food. is not about restriction, it's about nourishment. Every meal is an opportunity to feed your body what it needs to age gracefully, vibrantly, and with strength. In the golden years, food becomes medicine, protection, and even celebration. By making thoughtful food choices every day, seniors empower themselves with one of the most potent tools for long-term vitality. Sleep, often underestimated, is one of the most powerful tools for healthy aging, and yet it's one of the first things to be disrupted as we grow older. While younger adults may bounce back after a few restless nights, sleep becomes increasingly vital to physical health, cognitive clarity, and emotional stability in our later years. Aging can naturally change sleep patterns, making it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, or feel rested in the morning. But these shifts don't mean poor sleep is inevitable. In fact, prioritizing sleep quality is essential for preventing disease, supporting memory, and enhancing daily function. According to the National Sleep Foundation, older adults need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, but nearly half report difficulty achieving that consistently. One of the primary reasons sleep declines with age is a reduction in melatonin production, the hormone that regulates our internal clock. Light exposure, particularly in the morning and avoiding bright screens at night, can help realign the circadian rhythm and improve sleep onset. Sleep is not just rest. It's a biological necessity for healing and restoration. During deep sleep, the body repairs muscle tissue, strengthens the immune system, and processes cellular waste, which reduces inflammation and supports longevity. The brain also performs vital housekeeping duties while we sleep, such as clearing beta-amyloid plaques that have been linked to Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep, on the other hand, has been associated with increased risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, depression, and cognitive decline. A landmark study from the University of California, Berkeley, revealed that seniors who get insufficient deep sleep experience a 40% reduction in memory retention. This makes quality sleep as important to brain health as nutrition or exercise. Establishing a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends, helps train the body's internal clock, improving sleep regularity. Creating a bedtime routine that includes relaxing activities like reading, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music can signal the body that it's time to wind down. Caffeine and alcohol, particularly in the late afternoon or evening, are known disruptors of sleep architecture and should be minimized or avoided. For many older adults, nighttime waking is caused by discomfort, pain, or frequent urination. Addressing these issues directly with a healthcare provider can dramatically improve rest. Ensuring that the bedroom is a comfortable, quiet, and dark environment sets the stage for uninterrupted sleep. Investing in a high-quality mattress and supportive pillows can also ease joint pressure and support spinal alignment. Studies show that seniors who maintain regular exposure to natural daylight, at least 30 minutes each morning, sleep better and feel more alert during the day. Physical activity, especially earlier in the day, has also been shown to improve sleep quality by promoting deeper stages of rest. However, exercise too close to bedtime can be stimulating, so timing matters. Certain foods, like those rich in magnesium, tryptophan, and complex carbohydrates, such as bananas, almonds, and oatmeal, can gently promote relaxation when eaten as part of an early dinner. Avoiding heavy, spicy, or high-fat meals before bedtime reduces the risk of indigestion that can interfere with falling asleep. Some seniors also benefit from herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root, which have mild sedative effects without the drawbacks of pharmaceutical sleep aids. While over-the-counter sleep medications may offer temporary relief, they can come with side effects like grogginess, falls, or even confusion, especially in older adults. Instead, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, is recommended as a safe, effective long-term solution to chronic sleep problems. It focuses on changing negative sleep habits and beliefs that interfere with rest. Even short naps during the day can be beneficial, but they should be limited to 20 to 30 minutes and avoided in the late afternoon to prevent nighttime interference. Tracking sleep patterns in a journal can help identify triggers or habits that are hindering restful sleep. For those with sleep apnea, a common but underdiagnosed condition in seniors, using a CPAP machine under medical guidance can be life-changing. Addressing nighttime anxiety or racing thoughts with mindfulness practices or guided breathing can promote a sense of calm and facilitate easier transitions into sleep. Practicing gratitude journaling before bed has also been shown to reduce stress and improve sleep satisfaction. If technology is used before bedtime, apps with blue light filters or night mode settings can help reduce melatonin disruption. Staying socially and mentally active during the day contributes to better nighttime sleep by reducing excess daytime napping. Melatonin supplements, under professional guidance, can be an option for short-term circadian rhythm support, but they are not a long-term solution. Importantly, seniors should recognize that quality sleep is not a luxury. It's a vital pillar of health that directly affects every other system in the body. When sleep improves, so does focus, emotional resilience, energy levels, and immune response. Restorative sleep enhances the ability to enjoy life fully and engage in all the meaningful habits that promote graceful aging. Each night of good rest lays a foundation for a stronger, sharper, and more vibrant tomorrow. It's a habit that requires attention and consistency, but the benefits are far-reaching and deeply rewarding. By embracing a sleep-supportive lifestyle, seniors can unlock one of the most underrated secrets to longevity and vitality. As the years pass, it becomes increasingly clear that aging gracefully isn't just about physical health. It's also about protecting and nurturing the mind. And this is where the fourth golden habit comes into play: mental fitness. The aging brain, just like the body, benefits tremendously from regular exercise, stimulation, and care. Contrary to popular belief, cognitive decline is not an inevitable part of growing older. Rather, it is often the result of disuse, stress, poor health habits, or underlying conditions. Studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that seniors who actively engage in mental challenges, such as learning new skills, solving puzzles, or engaging in creative activities, experience slower cognitive decline and better memory retention. Neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and grow new connections, continues throughout life and can be stimulated at any age with the right habits. Something as simple as learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even switching up a daily routine can spark fresh neural growth. Lifelong learning isn't just enriching, it's protective. In fact, research published in Neurology found that seniors who frequently engaged in mentally stimulating activities had a 33% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Mental fitness also extends to emotional and psychological resilience, both of which play a vital role in maintaining clarity and well-being. Chronic stress, if left unchecked, can shrink the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or Tai Chi reduce cortisol levels and improve both mood and cognitive performance. Mindfulness, in particular, has shown remarkable benefits for seniors, including better attention, improved memory, and decreased symptoms of anxiety and depression. Participating in discussions, reading challenging material, or attending lectures or workshops keeps the brain actively processing, analyzing, and connecting information. Staying socially connected is also an essential piece of mental fitness, as meaningful interactions stimulate thought, reflection, and emotional growth. Seniors who regularly interact with friends, family, or community members are less likely to experience cognitive decline and tend to have sharper verbal skills. Volunteering, mentoring, or participating in community programs not only provides social contact but also gives a sense of purpose and mental stimulation. A 2019 study in The Lancet reinforced that education and ongoing intellectual engagement were among the top protective factors against dementia. Games like chess, Sudoku, and crosswords help sharpen logic and memory, and when done consistently, they provide daily cognitive resistance training. Even digital platforms designed to challenge memory, attention, and problem-solving can be helpful when used in moderation. But mental stimulation doesn't always require structure. It can be found in curiosity, creativity, and play. Painting, writing, storytelling, and journaling not only offer cognitive benefits, but also enhance emotional expression and self-reflection. Gratitude journaling in particular has been linked to improved sleep, mood, and cognitive clarity. Diet also plays a role in brain health. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and B vitamins support neural communication and reduce oxidative stress. Staying mentally fit includes recognizing and addressing feelings of loneliness, sadness, or hopelessness, which are unfortunately common in older populations. Therapy, support groups, or talking with trusted friends can lift emotional burdens and strengthen resilience. Getting regular physical activity, even mild movement, directly benefits brain health by increasing blood flow and promoting the release of growth factors that stimulate new brain cells. Sleep, as previously discussed, is essential for memory consolidation and brain detoxification, further supporting mental clarity. Seniors are encouraged to embrace change and novelty. Traveling to new places, trying unfamiliar foods, or changing routines keep the brain adaptable and alert. Practicing positivity and optimism has also been shown to improve cognitive function, as mental outlook shapes the brain's interpretation of challenges and stress. Limiting multitasking and focusing on one activity at a time enhances attention and memory retention, especially as the brain becomes more sensitive to distraction with age. Mental fitness also includes managing chronic conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, which if uncontrolled can damage blood vessels in the brain and impair cognition. Brain scans from recent studies reveal that those who consistently engage in cognitive training activities have larger hippocampal volumes than their less engaged peers. Seniors who embrace a mentally active lifestyle often report feeling more confident, engaged, and fulfilled in their daily lives. They are more likely to maintain their independence, make sound decisions, and adapt to life's challenges with clarity. As mental agility is preserved, so too is a sense of identity, purpose, and self-worth. Mental fitness empowers older adults to keep dreaming, growing, and contributing, reminding us all that the mind is a garden, and every thought, challenge, and reflection is a seed. By choosing to nourish and challenge the mind daily, seniors can stay sharp, resilient, and deeply connected to life's richness. In the journey of aging, the mind is both compass and engine, and keeping it fit is one of the wisest investments a person can make. While we often focus on diet, movement, and sleep in conversations about healthy aging, one profoundly impactful habit is frequently overlooked: the power of social connection. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and maintaining strong relationships becomes increasingly important as we age. Countless studies have shown that seniors who stay socially engaged live longer, experience fewer chronic diseases, and report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. In fact, a landmark 75-year study from Harvard University concluded that close relationships, more than money or fame, are what keep people happy and healthy throughout life. For older adults, connection isn't just about companionship. It's a vital component of physical, emotional, and mental wellness. Isolation, on the other hand, has been shown to be as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, increasing the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, depression, and even premature death. Social interaction stimulates the brain, reduces stress hormones, and provides a sense of belonging and identity that is critical during later stages of life. Relationships can come in many forms, whether it's family, friends, neighbors, faith communities, volunteer groups, or social clubs. Each connection helps form a web of support. Having regular conversations, whether in person, over the phone, or through video chats, exercises language, memory, and emotional expression. These conversations also help reduce feelings of loneliness, which affects nearly 1 in 4 older adults, according to the CDC. Emotional support from others helps regulate the nervous system, lowering blood pressure, and reducing the risk of inflammation-driven illnesses. Being seen, heard, and valued by others nurtures self-esteem and provides motivation to stay active and engaged. Participating in community events, book clubs, group fitness classes, or religious services allows seniors to interact with diverse individuals and stay rooted in the fabric of life. Volunteering has particularly powerful effects. It gives older adults a sense of purpose, provides structure, and creates opportunities to make meaningful contributions, all of which are closely tied to mental and emotional health. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who volunteered at least 100 hours a year had lower rates of hypertension and depression. Additionally, helping others often leads to new friendships and reduces focus on one's own aches, limitations, or worries. Pets can also be a powerful source of connection and comfort, offering unconditional companionship and encouraging daily routines like walking and play. Grandparenting is another beautiful way to stay involved and emotionally enriched. Spending time with grandchildren or mentoring younger generations fosters a sense of legacy and joy. Technology, when used thoughtfully, can bridge distance by enabling virtual visits, shared games, or collaborative projects even when miles apart. Many seniors have embraced online classes, support groups, or social platforms that allow them to remain involved and intellectually active. For those who struggle with mobility or live alone, programs like senior centers, adult day programs, and meal delivery services offer not only practical help but also critical human contact. Developing intergenerational friendships, connecting with younger people, can offer fresh perspectives, energy, and emotional balance. Studies show that older adults in intergenerational programs report greater life satisfaction and lower levels of depression. It's important to remember that maintaining relationships requires effort and openness, especially after retirement or major life transitions like the loss of a spouse. Reaching out, initiating conversations, and expressing interest in others helps strengthen social bonds and build trust. Cultivating empathy, active listening, and gratitude in relationships also deepens connection and brings joy to both parties. Forgiveness and letting go of past grievances can open the door to rekindling old friendships or making peace with family members. The health of our relationships often mirrors our own well-being. Those who feel supported are more likely to take better care of themselves, follow medical advice, and engage in healthy behaviors. Just knowing someone cares enough to check in or listen can dramatically shift one's perspective and reduce feelings of helplessness or despair. Social connection doesn't mean being constantly surrounded by people. It means feeling understood, valued, and emotionally close to others. Even introverted seniors benefit greatly from a few deep and meaningful relationships. Loneliness can occur even in a crowd, so the quality of connection is often more important than the quantity. Taking time to reflect on which relationships are energizing versus draining can help prioritize time and emotional resources wisely. Expressing love, appreciation, and affection regularly not only uplifts others, but also strengthens emotional bonds. Rituals like shared meals, weekly calls, or morning walks with a friend anchor relationships and build consistency. Creating new connections later in life is not only possible, it's often deeply fulfilling. Whether it's joining a choir, attending a lecture, or striking up a conversation at the park, opportunities for connection are everywhere. By weaving connection into the fabric of daily life, seniors gain access to one of the most potent and healing sources of vitality. Relationships are the heartbeats of our emotional lives, and their rhythm sustains us in ways that science is only beginning to fully understand. In aging well, it's not just the body or the mind that needs nourishment. It's the heart, too, and nothing nourishes it quite like love, laughter, and meaningful connection. One of the most essential yet often underestimated habits for healthy aging is staying proactive with medical care through regular screenings and preventive checkups. While many people only seek health care when something feels wrong, prevention is far more powerful and far more effective than treating illness after it takes hold. As we age, our risk for chronic conditions like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, osteoporosis, and cognitive decline increases, but early detection and monitoring can drastically change outcomes. Routine screenings can identify silent problems before they become life-threatening, giving seniors the opportunity to intervene early and maintain quality of life. For example, colon cancer, one of the most common cancers among older adults, can be nearly 90% preventable with regular colonoscopies and early treatment. Mammograms, bone density scans, blood pressure checks, and cholesterol tests are vital tools that help paint a clear picture of internal health. Many age-related diseases develop slowly and without symptoms, making regular lab work and physical exams critical for staying one step ahead. According to the CDC, at least half of older adults are living with 2 or more chronic conditions, and consistent monitoring allows doctors to manage these conditions effectively and prevent complications. Annual wellness visits offer seniors the chance to discuss changes in sleep, mood, memory, appetite, or mobility, subtle indicators that something more serious may be developing. Vision and hearing tests are also important not just for sensory health, but because diminished sight or hearing can lead to social withdrawal, falls, and even cognitive decline. Seniors should also pay attention to dental care, as oral health is directly linked to heart health and infection risk, yet often neglected after retirement. Vaccinations such as the annual flu shot, pneumonia vaccine, shingles vaccine, and COVID-19 boosters help fortify the immune system, which naturally weakens with age. These simple interventions can prevent hospitalizations and serious complications, especially during cold and flu season. Medication reviews with a healthcare provider are another essential part of preventive care, as older adults are more likely to be prescribed multiple drugs, which increases the risk of interactions, side effects, and accidental misuse. Discussing supplements, over-the-counter remedies, and herbal products with a trusted provider ensures they complement, rather than interfere with, existing treatments. Mental health screenings are equally valuable. Depression and anxiety are common but underdiagnosed in seniors, and early intervention can dramatically improve mood and outlook. For those with a family history of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, memory assessments and cognitive evaluations provide a benchmark for tracking changes over time and initiating support services if needed. Engaging in open, honest communication with healthcare professionals builds trust and ensures care is personalized to an individual's needs, lifestyle, and goals. Seniors should feel empowered to ask questions, express concerns, and advocate for themselves during every medical visit. Keeping a health journal that tracks symptoms, medication effects, and questions for the doctor can make appointments more productive and informative. Technology can also support proactive care. Wearable devices can monitor heart rate, oxygen levels, sleep, and activity, providing real-time feedback and data for medical teams. Telemedicine has become an increasingly valuable tool, especially for seniors with mobility challenges, allowing for quick follow-ups and consultations from the comfort of home. Preventive care also includes staying informed, reading reliable health resources, attending seminars, or joining senior health forums can provide education and empowerment. Partnering with a geriatrician, doctors who specialize in elder care, can offer more targeted insight into age-specific issues and preventive strategies. Preventing falls is another major area of focus. Screenings for balance, gait, and bone health can guide interventions like home modifications or physical therapy to reduce fall risk. Nutrition assessments, especially for those experiencing weight loss, digestive issues, or reduced appetite, can prevent malnutrition and boost immune resilience. Seniors who commit to routine skin checks are more likely to detect early signs of skin cancer, which is highly treatable when caught early but dangerous if left unnoticed. For women, pelvic exams and bone health evaluations remain important well into later life, while men may benefit from prostate health screenings depending on personal risk. Beyond specific tests, preventive care is also about developing a long-term partnership with health professionals who understand each person's unique history and can detect small but meaningful changes. Insurance programs like Medicare often cover a wide range of preventive services at no cost, yet many seniors don't take full advantage due to lack of awareness. Developing a personalized preventive care schedule with a doctor helps prioritize which tests are needed annually versus every few years. Prevention also means managing lifestyle risks. Getting help with smoking cessation, alcohol moderation, or stress management all fall under proactive healthcare. Screening for early signs of frailty, sarcopenia, muscle loss, or cognitive changes can guide lifestyle adjustments that prevent dependency or disability later. Scheduling regular vision and foot care is especially important for those with diabetes, helping avoid complications like neuropathy or infections. Seniors who stay on top of their health through regular checkups often report feeling more in control, more confident, and more connected to their long-term goals. They understand that aging doesn't mean passively waiting for problems. It means taking the driver's seat and steering toward vitality. Preventive care is not about fear, it's about foresight. It's about catching the small things before they grow big, and giving the body and mind every opportunity to stay strong, agile, and resilient. By making checkups a habit rather than a hassle, seniors can unlock a life that's not only longer, but better, full of energy, freedom, and peace of mind.